Okay, and I think we should be live now. Okay, so welcome back to Enlightened Trading. I'm your host Conrad, and I'm just quickly doing this stream here. More of a spontaneous decision than anything else, really. I'm just checking on stuff. Welcome back to Enlightened Trading. I'm your host. Okay, and we should be live now. Right. Okay, hope you're joining the stream. Hope you're joining the stream. If you do, of course, roll in, leave a like below, subscribe to the channel as well, leave a comment, say or tell me what you would like me to cover. What altcoin, for example, you would like me to cover here for some technical analysis, basically. Until then, I will of course talk about my view on Bitcoin. If you did not check out yesterday's video, make sure you do. It is maybe not in the description below, but listen, but go of course to my channel, subscribe, and then also check out my latest video, as I just said, on the latest price of Bitcoin. And here I am today again talking about where I think price could be going. Okay, and starting things off, well, we had this ascending triangle formation, which now has already overshot its target. Actually, if you extend these lines to the top, I will delete my magnet tool. Actually, if you extend these lines from the bottom here to the top, then it's approximately now reached. Maybe even a bit beyond. I can of course also use the price range here from the top to the bottom. It's 17%, and to the upside it's now already almost 20%, so almost 10% gains here per day for Bitcoin in the last 2 days. So very strong signs of bulls still keeping up this momentum and signaling that price is going higher. I also talked about this ascending channel here. I will delete these two arrows for now. So some of these lines as well. So we could have, or we possibly were in this ascending channel, but we, as you can see, I told you yesterday I would be looking for 21,600 approximately as the next point of resistance, but we just exploded through this target and are now holding here still on the top. But there is something pretty interesting to cover here on the smaller term time frames. Until then, on a daily, at least, it still looks very strong. We are well above our prior all-time high of around 20,000, and as I said, we're still holding for now. Of course, sometime we will have either a move to the side or a move through price, meaning that this extended move to the upside, especially on the smaller term time frames, has to be corrected in two ways. That is either through time or through price. And this means that either we correct through price, meaning we will have a pullback to 21,000 to 20,000, wherever it will go to, and then actually see further continuation to the upside. Or we correct through time and less through price, meaning that we have a sideways correction over multiple days until we see this breakout. Of course, this very tight range is not too likely, but this very well describes the point I would like to bring discuss, I meant to say, is, well, as I said, through time or through price, these are the two scenarios I'm currently looking at. And here on the 4-hour chart on the TD sequential TI indicator, you can see we have a 9 sell currently in play. It's not really a 9 sell I would like to sell, because it's currently in consolidation mode. If we go to the hourly chart, and you can see we actually were in this possible ascending triangle or triangle formation. I can quickly draw this, for example, right here. You can see we were in this ascending triangle formation and have now broken out, actually touched it very nicely, and are now again trading here at the recent highs. So I do very much like this point of I mean, this retrace. I do very much like it here, that we actually reached to the prior high and are now again holding nicely. So what I'm looking at is similar to what we had in this daily ascending triangle, is that I would use the width of this ascending triangle and use it as my target, meaning that I will look approximately for a 4% move all the way into mid 24,000 territory. So I could be looking at 24,300 to 400 approximately, but we of course still can go to 25,000 as well. So what I mean to say is that we could have this move a bit more to the side for a few more hours, and then challenge this all-time high, which is currently sitting at 23,777 here on Bitstamp. So I would look for a break of this target, and then have a next push to the mid 24,000 territory before having maybe the first real stronger correction through price, meaning that we move here up to 24,000 to 25,000, and then either correct through time or really correct through price, meaning that we have a retrace into the 22,000 territory from the 25th or from 25,000 territory, meaning we will have approximately 6%, but I would also not rule out a 10% retracement in the short term. But of course I will look out for this 30% retrace, which will come sometime. I don't know when, of course. I would love to know when, but that isn't the case. But until we get confirmation that this will happen, I'm looking for a next break to, or for a break to the next all-time high here on Bitcoin. On the small-term time frames, still looking very nice. Okay, do I have anyone joining? Not, doesn't seem like it, but it is of course just fine here. Okay, is there anything to say here on the smaller term time frames? Well, not really. The daily, what is also interesting here on the daily chart is that we are on a green 6, meaning we have 3 more days until we get a 9 sell, and then have possibly a possible exit area, maybe as I said in the $25,000 territory, maybe even beyond that. Maybe we will even go to 30,000 and then have our 30% retrace. So we of course could just explode further on to the $30,000 mark, and then really nicely top out here on a 9 sell of the TI indicator sequential, and then really see a correction of about 25 to 30% all the way down to $20,000, and then find our next weekly higher low consolidation mode, and then consolidate. And then after this 30% correction, we will possibly really consolidate for a longer period of time before finally again seeing a challenge then of the future all-time high, which of course could be at 30,000, but this is still just speculation. But I would love, of course, to see this happen. It would be a very, very bullish sign for Bitcoin. Okay, looking at Ethereum. Now Ethereum also having a nice trading day, up about 5% here for the day. Yesterday I think it was like 8% to 7 or 7 to 8% here yesterday. Almost 10% actually on for Ethereum, so also very nice trading day yesterday. And we are nicely above the swing high already. The swing high is sitting around $620 to $630, basically the top of this ascending triangle as well, similar to what we had on Bitcoin. A very nice move here on Ethereum. Well, Ethereum not looking as strong, of course, because we do not have a blue sky breakout. And if you don't know what a blue sky breakout is, it's just simply that a new all-time high is reached, meaning a price, a certain asset was never before, and this certain asset has now reached this new highest price. But this is not the case on Ethereum. As you can see, if we go to the weekly chart, and we have still ways to go here, more than 50% until we really get to the all-time high. So we still have a lot of way to go, as I said, and I would look out for $820 for the next real point of rejection, which could of course line up with this $30,000 mark here on Bitcoin before then really collapsing further to the downside. Until then, the weekly looks very nice here on Ethereum. As you can see, we had this 9 sell coming in, signaling for further consolidation to the side, and we have now a green 2 above a green 1 trading very nicely. And of course I would love this candle to close in this vicinity where it is currently at. And well, looking at the smaller term time frames, the 4-hour chart is also now on the 9 sell, similar of course to what's happening on Bitcoin. It's looking a bit weaker. Okay, we are back. Okay, we are back. We are live again. Okay, we are back. Yes. Sorry for the issue, guys and girls. Hope you are joining in. Okay. Excuse me. I don't know what's happening. OBS keeps to, or seems to be, I don't know why, losing connection for some reason. Interesting though. Interesting. Hope it works now. Really do. Okay, so where was I? Yes, Ethereum. Bitcoin actually now almost where we wanted to go. Very interesting here. I will keep a look at my trades here on my left hand side, so do not be surprised if I keep looking to my left hand side here. Yes, Ethereum, I mean, is climbing higher still. We have a possible ascending channel here as well. We could be looking, it's very tight. I mean, it's not the best one, but it kind of works actually. If we could do 15-minute, yeah, we could be looking here at this ascending channel, giving us an indication where price could go, and actually telling you that we could already be in the zone of resistance. I mean, it's not working too nice, but we could say that we actually could find the next point of resistance here at 685, and this is the reason why I have my next take profit at $681 here for Ethereum, looking to exit part of my position, of course. So seems like it actually wants to climb higher here. And yes, an aspect I did not cover, go here to my Instagram page. Follow me here on Instagram for some funny memes and some high quality content, of course. Leave a like and so on. As you can see here, my recent acquisition of trading charts, very profitable. And of course,